Welcome back to our SketchUp for Schools, our Saltbox House project. In this project, we're going to take a look at the roof, and then if we have time, we're going to take a look at some materials. So we haven't really fixed our roof since we initially put it together, and so you may have a variety of different links compared to what I have here. I did push up the very top here so that I have room for those top windows, but now we kind of wanted to fix it and polish it up and kind of finish it up so it's ready for our materials. Start off with, I have everything inside of a group, so I click on it. Everything is in this kind of blue transparent box, so that means that it is a group or component. So if I right click, you can see that I have my entire house in a group, so I need to edit group. If I click on the roof again, you'll see it's still inside of a blue box. So I need to right click again and edit component. That's something that people often forget, is that you can have multiple groups, multiple components inside all together. So especially when it comes to like bigger things like windows and stuff like that, you can really have components within components within components. And because we're in SketchUp for Schools, it's hard to see that because we don't have the outliner panel that we do in all the other SketchUp programs. And so it's something that we can't open up a panel and see it right off the bat. So get in the habit of clicking on it, and if it turns speckled like this, then we're good. But if it turns out and opens this kind of that blue box, that means that we're not inside that group or component, and anything that we try to do to that face or those edges isn't going to be, okay? So be aware of that. So start off with, I'm going to use the push-pull tool. I'm inside my roof component, and I'm going to click on the edge right there. I'm going to push this and align it with the face here, okay? For my overhang, I want my overhang to be fairly short. So I'm only going to use 6 inches. So make sure that it is green or red depending on the orientation. Mine will be green. So I'm going to type in 6, enter. And that's going to be my overhang. So I'm going to pull the roof down. So spacebar to bring up. So spacebar is the shortcut for the select tool. I can hit P for the shortcut for the push-pull tool. Bring that out just a little bit past the line. I'm going to locate my line tool. I'm going to draw a line from the intersection here straight down. I'm then going to, at this endpoint, draw a line all the way over. And then again from here over, make sure it's green, because red is going the complete opposite way. So make sure it's still along the green axis. I'm going to go get 6 more inches. I'm then going to draw straight up so it's blue. And that should create this entire face. If it doesn't do that, then your line probably wasn't doing what it's supposed to. So if you change your mouse and rotate around, that will show up if you did something wrong. Okay. Remember, I'm using my mouse for the keyboard for the shortcuts to orient my camera. So right now, pressing down on the middle scroll wheel, that brings up my orbit. If I hold down my middle scroll wheel and press down Shift, then at the same time, then it comes in with a pan tool. So as soon as I let go of the Shift, middle scroll wheel still down, it comes up with the orbit tool. And as soon as I let go with all of it, it goes back to my tool that I was using. So if you don't remember any kind of shortcut, remember those shortcuts. Next, eraser tool. We're going to erase that little line, and I want to get rid of, well, I need to bring that one back. My push-pull tool, I'm going to push this all the way to the other side and get rid of this little thing. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm going to push pull that to where it's flat, makes it just a little bit easier for us. I'm going to erase this, whatever that was. Take my line tool. Again, mine's green. Yours may be red if your house is rotated the other way, but 6. This is going to be 6 inches. So overall, that's 1 foot. As you can see down there at the very bottom right-hand corner. From this endpoint, I'm going to go straight up. My erase tool, I'm going to erase my line. I want to do the exact same thing on this back side. Take my tape measure. Six. My line tool going straight up, going across, and we want to go 6 inches on this one. Use my push pull tool, pull this all the way to the other side, clean up my lines. Take my push pull tool, I'm going to pull this 6 in. On this side, take my line tool, do the exact same steps. And there we go. Now we can use push pull tool, and let's pull this one 6 inches as well. I'm going to right click, close component, right click. I'm going to, I got these 2 lines, see kind of what those are. Okay. Like I just did then, when I clicked on this line, because I want to get rid of it, so before I click on it, it turns blue, so I need to right click, edit group, or edit component. Now I can click on it and delete it. So just be aware of that. If you have lines that come up that you need to delete, that's what you need to do. All right. So we close all our components and groups. So that is our roof. In our next project, we're going to take a look at materials. We're going to kind of finalize all of our stuff. And we'll go in here and add in our patios. And we'll add in a quick little opening over here to the right if we have time. Thank you for watching this video for our Saltbox project. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for our next video.